What's up, people? Live chat is on, guys. Let's give it a minute or two and then we can start. What's up, Daniel? Good evening. Pool Sumo, Lars. Devon. Nope, it is not a Recaro bucket seat. It's actually what, DXR Racer. What up, Gino? How are you, Noam? Alright, 10 people watching. Just give it a little bit more time. How has the evening been? Wiyama Daya. Apa kabar? Yes, for sure, Noam. Always space. Always there will be space in the Signals chat. Good morning, Kingsley. Is it morning for you too? Yeah. It's actually morning here. Yes, Roshan. Welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, just a quick market roundup. Stock rally extends in Asia as the US hits new highs. Alright, so we are looking at a very bullish equity market as of now. You're looking that North Korea, the whole North Korea scares and sanctions and whatnot. It's all a horse and pony show. Nothing to be afraid of, and the markets are just continuously rallying. So pretty much the same old. Now let's look at cryptocurrency markets. Cryptocurrency markets as of now, I would say we have come to a point where we are consolidating. We're not in a bear market yet. Okay, so just take note. This current suppression is due to the ICO FUD, China limiting the exchanges from China limiting the ICOs from being listed on the exchanges. I think the most important thing is that we understand that the term securities, because anything that is a security is basically tradable, right? So if ICOs are able to tweak that the way that they raise money, that means they are not going to immediately put their tokens on the exchange. You know, the moment they do that, it's considered a security, and from then it's gonna cause a lot of regulatory issues. Okay, so let's just see how it goes. So let's look at the market cap first. Let's zoom in. Okay, so for the past seven days, this is a 7 days 7 days. Okay, you're having a high of about 165 billion, and now currently we're hovering at 142 billion. As you can see, it's range bound between 140 to 150. So that's good, okay, because this is a consolidation. It's not entirely tanking like how we tanked in July. So we are still good. Okay, I think a correction is a little bit of a correction here and there is fine. So this is the whole part in June, as we can remember. Everyone was crying, everyone was feeling scared, and the Signals group was just basically very focused. I kept asking people to buy, whatever the situation was, just buy. Right? That was when Bitcoin was close to 3,000. We pushed forward. People were questioning, are you sure? Are you sure? You know, always the same thing. The whole idea about cryptocurrencies, especially when you're talking about when all else fails, Bitcoin will always still be around. So that being said, we are now currently at a new market cap of 142 billion. It's double from where it recovered from. And I anticipate that, you know, the whole year will be either range bound. Okay, I don't anticipate that it's going to be range bound. In fact, I anticipate that it's going to be slightly higher. Probably the 175 and above market cap would be decent. At least it has to end off there. And who knows, it might surprise on the upside with 200 billion. Not even too much to ask for. So there's going to be a few factors. Give me a second. Suddenly there's some noise coming out from outside. Yeah, it's okay, sorry guys, it's coming from the estate. Alright, good night from Buenos Aires. Hi Valeria. Okay, so as I was saying, so we are now having this very nice consolidation, and this consolidation is in fact quite comforting, because if the markets were true, man, sheesh, someone is dragging some glass or some crap around the estate. Okay, so if we look at the broader perspective, right, you're gonna see the market cap probably have corrections between 140 to 150. Okay, so that's okay as long as it starts to range bound for the next 1 to 2 weeks. It's a good sign. It means that there's a lot of price consolidation. Without price consolidation, or without the market cap consolidating, right, I think it gives people very little confidence to buy into the markets. And in fact, if you think about it, a lot of people are taking note about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as a whole. 我的宝贝还好，谢谢你。Okay, so guys, the 24-hour volume, I would say, for so many cryptocurrencies, overall 869 currencies with a 4.375 billion market cap at a BTC dominance of 47.5. Of course, I would like to see more, right? I think an average of 10 billion in terms of 24-hour volume would be better than 4.75 billion for sure. Because if we are already at 142 billion and we are still not even near a 10 billion 24-hour volume on a consistent basis, then that means you're having the money move in and out, which is what it's doing, and the money moves very quickly, guys. We're looking at an organization that is moving 15 to 20 billion in and out in a matter of it's obviously a very consolidated move, very obvious. Okay, it's not us, it's nothing to do with the retail guys. It's always okay. I think institution is a very big word. Institutions are not here yet. We're looking at very small hedge funds or a small group of investors. They know they have the influence, so they're pulling together and moving the market. We're not talking about the small caps here. We're talking about just the overall movement in the market. Okay, so that being said, let's look at things very objectively. Bitcoin is here to stay. I think a little bit to share about what I've always been doing. I do a lot of research into the blockchain technology, how the networks are functioning. I think reading a lot of white papers, that gives me a lot of comfort and assurance whenever this market is moving in and out. I think if you guys can do the same, you all will know what I'm talking about. You all will feel more assured about what you're investing in. Okay? Okay, so let's look at the news first. So firstly, on CNBC, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon says Bitcoin is a fraud that will eventually blow up. So you see, as you can see, there's a lot of coverage on mainstream media at the moment. Okay, and when you have someone like the CEO of JP Morgan commenting about cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin being a fraud. It puts a lot of fear in the market, but there is always a reason, right? Come on. He is someone who is so influential. He clearly knows what's what. But then again, he goes on to say that if he catches any of his traders trading Bitcoin, he's going to fire them.
Gary's broad experience in the globe, economies. I'm sure he's been studying economic stuff for years.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be disastrous, but we're all comforted by the fact that you've got professional people around the president. The successor for JP Morgan is inside JP Morgan.
Seriously.
Andrew joins us now after that interview. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny how, and I'm glad you pressed him on this issue of, hey, all these people within JP Morgan, but who's going to succeed you and how many people have left. But he did push back against the idea, not surprisingly, that Gary Cohn would be the next leader of the company.
There was a piece just last week that ran online that was a fake letter suggesting.
Sorry, I can't hear the player. Sorry, it's okay. Okay, so yeah, so I turned down the volume. Okay, yeah. I got it. Okay, so everything okay now? Wait, huh? I thought the audio is down. Is it down? Okay. Yeah, I think it's a little bit delayed. Okay. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. Yeah, because I'm not having my my headphones on. So everything is okay. Yeah, I forgot that the pundit is playing, right? In the background, the breaking news. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so now for coin, okay, so for Kick ICO, okay, I think this article is very important because it's not that the ICO is not credible, it's just that there are a lot of phishing scams going on. So please take note, whenever you participate in an ICO, be very careful and go and double check on what is the exact URL link to participate in the in this, right? And don't be too quick, and don't be too quick to participate in the ICO without double checking on the URL. Okay, so a lot of scams are out there where they will get a email listing and then start blasting out. They can, okay, so there's a few things that that they can do. They can infiltrate the website itself to get the database of the people who are interested in a particular ICO. So once they've done that, they will then be able to recreate the web page, or at least the so-called tentative ICO web page, send it out. People who are unsuspecting and wanting to get started and participate in the ICO can potentially just put their money into an address. So be very, very careful. This is just known as a phishing scam. Okay, so just take note on that. So those who bought, anyone bought Kick ICO? If anyone who bought Kick ICO, yeah, we can. I mean, okay, I have been looking at a few things. Yesterday I was looking at this web page, which I found pretty interesting. So it tracks the performance of all the ICOs that have been launched of late and how much they've increased thus far. So this is ICO.com, ICOStats.com. If you have not checked it out, oops, how come I can't type? Okay, so ICOStats.com. This is for the chat. Okay. So this is one of those very interesting sites that I found, which is very good for you to know how well has the ICO been performing ever since it launched. And there's another page. Wait, there's another page that it goes to what are the ICOs that are coming out in the next few months. Wait, let me see. Is it here? Okay, so you can filter like ERC20 tokens. Upcoming ICOs, that's right. So upcoming ICOs will take you to a page which will tell you what the upcoming ICOs, all the white papers are there, and yeah, you can see, right? So active and incoming, upcoming, recent ICOs, and you can read all the white papers, man. View website, view report, yeah, So yeah, this basically helps a lot of people who are checking out the latest or are interested in the latest projects, and it has a little bit of a brief summary. I think yesterday I saw one that says wait, let me see, where is it? Let me find it. There are so many ICOs, guys, like a ton. So whenever there's this FUD coming out from China, I think you can just, forget about it, because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, right? This is here to stay until there's gonna be a very huge wipeout in the system. Then you're gonna see the ICOs dip because the sentiment isn't so good, because a lot of people start losing money, and then you're gonna see this ICO scene taper off, because everyone will be like, oh, you know what, we better not launch our ICO, because everyone knows that ICOs are not credible, blah blah blah. But the ones who are solid, the ones who have strong teams, they are confident that they have the financial backers, they have a marketing plan in place. Those are the ones, right, that will emerge from the dust. So just take note. Okay. Well, anyway, I saw a few funny ICOs in this list. So I was like reading through. I was like, man, this is gonna be fun. So yeah, I mean, I'll be checking out this site in the next maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then we'll try to find some hidden gems from this list. Okay. Right. So let's look at the markets. Okay. So market-wise, let's look at Bitcoin first. Okay, I always go into the cryptocurrency, but I forget to go into Bitcoin itself. So let's look at GDEX, because I think everyone uses GDEX to purchase. So okay, so yesterday when I was doing my stream, I mentioned that we should queue at the low 4,000s, and true enough, today is still, kind of lackluster in terms of Bitcoin, not doing too well in terms of the price. It's tanking, especially in the last 12 hours or so. So if you are not, if you haven't bought cryptocurrencies, right, or you haven't bought any Bitcoin, yeah, you can start queuing. Start queuing, guys. Okay, that's the most important. Thank you, Indigo. Love you too, man. Okay, so see, you need to get something right here. Firstly, what constitutes to scarcity, or what constitutes to having something that is of value? Okay, firstly, Bitcoins are mined. They're not printed. Okay, so whatever that you see on the exchange is because it's due to the fact that there are, this amount of Bitcoins being circulated. Okay, so if you look at CoinMarketCap, how many Bitcoins are being circulated as of now? So we look at Bitcoin. There's a total circulation of 16,561,812 Bitcoins. Okay, so if you understand this, means that Bitcoin price will only continue to grow. Now, will there be corrections along the way? For sure. Okay, so if you buy now, naturally it may not be like the most favorable, but if you look at the long term and you think, okay, Bitcoin is gonna be 5,000 to 6,000 at least in the next 2 years, then have the comfort and buy, right? You don't have to buy the whole coin. You just buy little bits of it every month, accumulate, and it's not going anywhere. With the recent activation of Segwit, the fees are lower, guys. Okay, I just did some transfers yesterday on the new Segwit chain. It's very cheap, right? It's not as cheap as Litecoin or Ethereum, but at least it's not exorbitantly expensive. Okay, so take note on that. So if you're still on the core chain, make sure you switch to the Segwit chain, and you'll be fine. It's reasonable. What else? Okay, so yes. Okay, so guys, BTC, please pick it up, man. Don't always ask me to look at some random coin. Pick up BTC, right? BTC, especially when times of uncertainty like this, the only coin that I can confidently ask you to buy would be Bitcoin. Nothing more. Okay, so levels wise, if you want me to go through, I can go through again. But I think you guys are the same few that are buying that are here today. So maybe for the sake of the chat, we better just give some levels. Okay. Okay. So okay, the FIBs. Okay, wait, the FIBs. Let's change the color. Okay, so the level lines, make them a little bit thicker. Okay, so I hope you guys can see the lines, man. So okay, it's all good. 4066 will be the first level. 4066 is the first level. Then after that, the next queue will be 3794. Guys, when I give the level, maybe y'all can take it down, right? Take it down and queue. Just queue. Don't just listen to the chat, man. Just go and queue at the price. You may get it. All right? That's the whole idea. BTC is going to 2650. Oracle has spoken, but more chikun. Haha. 2650. Well, okay. You can do a lowball order, but nah, I don't know, man. I think that's a bit far-fetched. 2650. Thank you, Horn. Thanks for watching, man. I think that even if it drops to below 3000 for whatever weird reason, just pick up more. And remember, guys, ladder your buy-ins. I cannot emphasize, like, I keep like nagging and nagging and nagging. I sound like a broken recorder because people don't listen, man. People don't get it. And you know what? I guess that's the way it is, right? So please ladder your orders. When I say ladder your orders, especially in a market like this, look at 15% gaps. So for example, if I asked you that the level was 4066, you do a 15% discount from where it is right now. Simple as that. Okay, so it depends on how much funding you have. The more funding you have, the better, right? You can queue, and then also you do allocations of say 10 to 15% of your 10 grand, for example, for each ladder order. I tell you, laddering helps you out a lot, man. This is something that I've been pitching and preaching in the Signals group, and people are starting to understand why I always look at ladder strategies. And also ladder strategies are great when you are looking at selling. Okay? Okay, so then now let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum USD, same thing on GDEX, because GDEX is the main exchange that everyone can use. Wow, look at that, sub 300 Ethereum. So let's look at, okay, now I'm gonna compare based on the fact that this was the low, the previous low. Okay, so let me go to a 1 day. Okay, so obviously when we look like that, it looks like a double. You know, there's even like a small, oops, there's even small head and shoulders forming. But you know what, guys? Let's just look at yeah, you can queue at 3004, man. It's fine. Whatever level you're comfortable in, but remember one thing, Horton, don't be too conservative. If you're too conservative and you put everything there and you miss the order, then it's gonna be quite sad, right? So don't be too conservative, okay? Especially when it comes to crypto. Crypto is very aggressive, man. Okay, a black background would be actually better in this circumstance. Okay, never mind. Okay, so it has not crossed the 0.618 level, which is 246. So let's queue at 275 to, okay, now obviously it is like doing like these small little red candles, right? With very small downside volume. Okay, there's still downward pressure. Okay, there's still downward pressure. So I don't even have to look at the OBV or the stochastic RSI. It's considered like oversold for now, but pick it up. Sup, the truth. Okay, so 302. You have to see it, of course, come back up to the above 300. That will show that there's a reversal happening, and Yeah, moderators, it's okay, man. It's a small chat. It doesn't matter, bro. Okay, so 274 would be the next Fibonacci level, 0.5. If you do, okay, you can try 246 as well. I think 246 is fine. But if you want to look at aggressive levels, I would say 289 to 300. 289 to 300 and then 275. Okay, same. I will just keep pitching and pitching and preaching until you guys buy around these levels, because whatever people are saying, Ethereum is moving to Metropolis. Now, how long drawn is this project? It doesn't mean October it starts to moon. No. Even if they launch Metropolis, there's still going to be a lot of testing. Vitalik is going to come out a full paper on staking, sharding, all these good stuff. And then from then, you're going to have to understand about how to stake properly on Ethereum. I think Ethereum, being it's one of the largest smart contract platforms, longest chain for now, for a smart contract platform, is going to be very exciting. If Vitalik can pull it off, that means any POS coin will also move in terms of momentum. Why is that so? Because Ethereum is costly, right? In terms of price, the psychological price is $289. So people will think, okay, if Ethereum is $289, I would like to start buying into proof of stake coins that are way cheaper. So perhaps ARK will benefit, Liz will benefit, Stratus will benefit, you have QTUM, Omise Go will benefit. All these proof of stake coins will potentially go up, because in terms of the price, the psychological price, not the actual intrinsic value of the price, it's gonna actually cost the money to move towards all these, right? It's just like, okay, Monero. How many people can buy Monero in terms of a privacy coin? So they'll think, I'll go for the next best thing, which is PIVX, because Monero is a proof of work coin. It's not a POS coin. But when you look at PIVX is I think it has a dual function, right? You can do proof of work, you can do proof of stake, or is it just proof of stake? Anyway, that being said, you get the idea. People just love to own as many of the units or the satoshis as possible. No one wants to own a fraction, even though you can. Alright, so that being said, this is how I anticipate this is how it's gonna play out for the POS. So you still want to own Ethereum, but take note, you want to find the next best thing. So ARK has been showing a lot of momentum of late. I think it's close to $4. It corrected yesterday to around 370 to 380. So ARK should be one of those winners. I think because it's closing in on releasing a wallet, that's why it's looking pretty good. Now, a lot of coins are exchange based at the moment. So I'd be a little bit weary if you decide to participate in ICO that is exchange based. Yeah, BTC. Okay, yes, that's right, Brian. Let's look at LTC. So, okay, to sum up about Ethereum, right? Please occasionally buy it as well. If you're not into Bitcoin, that's fine, but make sure you pick up some Ethereum. Or if you can afford it, buy both. Okay, next, I'm going to go to LTC, guys. I forgot about LTC. We cannot forget about LTC. So LTC is now hovering slightly below. Okay, so what's going to happen with LTC? For sure, I look at this chart, it's on a downtrend. It's definitely probably going to hover around, I would make a call and say that it's going to hover around slightly above $60. That's where I would start queuing, slightly around $60, because when I look at this chart, I know that it's more or less there. This pattern is very, very familiar. I don't see it reversing anytime soon. Yeah, I don't see it reversing anytime soon. So pick it up around 60, guys. If you queue around 60, you should be fine. Okay, $55 to $60, no problem. Okay, so next we will look at projects that are doing pretty well at the moment and decently healthy volume. So okay, let me share a little bit about QTUM. Although I've been talking about QTUM over and over again, I think in terms of what QTUM is trying to achieve, they're already gonna hit the ground running. This has got to change, right? Every ICO that launches on Bittrex always has this huge sell down candle, and it makes people think like, whoa, you know, it got dumped, but actually it's not. It's just some weird okay, So for QTUM, right, they have a long way to go. The mainnet is launching, I think, in a few hours. I'm going to be staking QTUM. I'm going to be staking my QTUM. And I read this article yesterday about a very intelligent, brilliant individual. When you see it on Medium, go and take a look. He actually educates you about how you stake QTUM. So there is this network weight and your weight. So if the network weight is lesser, if the network weight is lesser, right, that means not many people are staking, right? The interest rate goes up. But if the network weight is more, let's say up to, because he did everything on testnet, right, on Spark, on Skynet. So if the network weight is like around 75 million coins, then you're going to have 1% to 2% per annum only return. Then for a network weight of say 15 million, which I anticipate, because not everyone wants to stake, man. Everyone just wants to dump it. So I am going to play the devil's advocate. I'm not going to dump it. I'm going to stake it because I want to learn. I've never actually staked a coin long enough. I've always been flipping, right? It's fun to flip, guys. But at some point, I told myself, I think I'll just pick a project and stake it. So I am planning to stake on two sites, on Ethereum, and I'm going to stake on QTUM. Okay, and these are the two. Then the rest will be all very aggressive growth plays. That's for me. What portion of my portfolio is going to be proof of stake? Is going to look at around anywhere from 30 to 40%. I want to be, because you know what's the benefit about proof of staking in cryptocurrencies? The cryptocurrencies are so strong. The volatility is so strong. Look at the people who are staking up. Not only are they earning price appreciation, they are earning on the staking side, the DPoS, but they're also earning on appreciation side, right? They don't have to move the coins in and out, you know. Whatever ARC they have, it's gradually earning every day or so, but I think there's obviously a percentage as well. All right, so yeah, that being said, hey, what's up, Korean? So, okay. Yeah, so that being said, right, this is one of my coins that I'll be planning to stake, QTUM. The other one will be Ethereum, as I mentioned. So if you guys are planning on a strategy like this, I highly recommend it. Why do I recommend it? Because end of the year is coming. When end of the year comes, it's going to be very quiet. Volumes are down. What are you going to do? Right? What are you going to do? No one's going to be trading aggressively anyway. So staking would be a very good thing. Then when once next year, volume starts to ramp up, okay? Trust me, man, there's going to be a lot of news, a lot of FUD. And then after that, you're going to see the volume come in, the trades start getting more exciting again, same thing. Comment on JP Morgan. Last, you know and I know that there's nothing that I need to say about that, okay? Firstly, I think if he commented without actually understanding the blockchain technology, when his company is already exploring into blockchain, it makes him look very bad, right? But who knows? Maybe it's all orchestrated to create FUD so that he can purchase, or at least from a private institution side, he can get, because you see, private banks always have small arrangements with hedge funds where they can privately invest. They'll never let you know, but they always have another arm that is outside of the jurisdiction of the bank to invest. Just so you know, not a secret. So he can, because he knows that he commands this kind of influence. Will you close your mouth, please? When he has this kind of influence, right? Okay, he's causing the price to dip. Well, it kind of dipped a little bit. Yeah, of course, right? Everyone knows that. Why would you say that Bitcoin is a fraud? If you say Bitcoin is a bubble, I still can understand. Bitcoin, you know, if you want to put it as a bubble, it's okay. But at the end of the day, when you say it's a fraud, well, that's why it says fraud. And when he commented on that, I was like, okay, I know you're just trying to put up a show. Behind the scenes, he even mentioned that his daughter is buying, right? He even mentioned that his daughter is buying. Yeah, so it kind of, you know, it kind of like you're shooting yourself in your own foot, right? So I don't believe any of it, all this stuff, guys. Come on. I've been in this space for quite a while, okay? And when I read up more on the technology, I slowly start to appreciate the infrastructure that is being created around it. How people are especially merchants. You know, it starts there, right? Merchants are starting to grow. They're starting to grow. They're starting to really accept Bitcoin. They're trying to okay. No merchant likes the volatility. Okay, I can really accept that. No merchant likes the volatility of Bitcoin, because if let's say I accepted Bitcoin yesterday, $10 worth of Bitcoin yesterday. Today Bitcoin drops like 5-10%. That means I lost 5-10%. So I need to find a way to immediately switch out of it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. So if the 4,666 level just hit, it's okay. Just purchase some. So that being said, yeah, just pick up some. Quantum dipping, guys. Quantum dipping is pure FUD, man. This is just classic. Okay, this is just classic. Whatever people are trying to do, in quantum. Okay, why do I say that? Quantum's volume is very, very nice. It's very, very heavy. So when you see this happening, it's time to accumulate. It's time to accumulate, because this is gonna pop. Okay, now next, ETC. Yeah, you know, ETC, low volume. It's not dead. It's just that you have to be very patient. Okay, ETC is not dead. It's just you just have to be very patient. Okay, now, oh wait, I want to show you guys something. I just want to show you guys something. Okay, so this is a very interesting certification. It's called C4, Cryptocurrency Certification Consortium. So I came across this by one of the members who is part of my team now. His name is Big Easy. So he recommended this. So if you are interested in understanding about Bitcoin, blockchain, Bitcoin transactions, wallets, this certification, by the way, is none other than Andreas, and the board of directors is Andreas Antonopoulos, Vitalik, Joshua McDougall, Pamela Morgan, and Michael Perkins. So, of course, everyone knows who's Andreas Antonopoulos and Vitalik. Okay, but a little take note, Michael Perkins is the head of security and investigative services at Ledger Labs. So these few people, okay, have formed the board of directors for the cryptocurrency certification consortium. So that's a mouthful. It's called C4. Now, if you are interested, you should go and just have a look at this site. I can link it for you guys. I think it's always good to build the knowledge of the space, right? Rather than always asking, hey, what's new to buy? What's new to buy? Go and check this out. Those who are interested in this space, who want to provide, you know, you want to provide real education to your community, I think having something like this is quite helpful. You will suddenly invest time to go and study the Bitcoin blockchain, right? You will understand that Bitcoin with a capital B and Bitcoin with a small b is a difference. Yeah. So Bitcoin refers to the overall network with the capital B. Bitcoin with the small b refers to the unit, which is the satoshis, which is the unit of transfer, or the store of value, whichever you want to call it. Yeah, so have a look at that. Now, the other one is wait, let me see. The other one is, I think, by Barry Silbert's group, the Digital Currency Council. Okay, the other one is the Digital Currency Council. This is definitely by Barry Silbert. Okay, this cost is $3,000. Okay, this cost is $3,000 US, 22995, more extensive. And what are the modules that are being covered? Oops, why is this not okay? Sorry, give me a second. Okay, so this. No, you're not blocked, man. You're fine. You're fine. The truth. You're fine. Okay, I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so take note on a few things on this particular. Okay, I get nothing for talking about this. There's no referral link whatsoever. I just really want to build up the knowledge of the followers and the stream. You know, it's always important because when times are bad, you understand the markets now. Okay, so let me just give you the. Oh, baby is making some noise. Okay, I was just reading it yesterday, so I'm not a little bit not too familiar with the okay, about, yeah, okay, yeah, sorry, okay, it's here. Okay, so the training starts at 2995. Okay, this is by the way New York based, so with the fact that it's New York based, it's definitely a little bit more, you know, credible. The other one, which is C4, is a little bit more friendly. It's more to educate people about. It's really just so that you understand. I think Andreas Antonopoulos he's always just thinking for the masses. Now Barry Silbert's side is obviously for creating the network, the who's who, and obviously it costs $3,000. This costs like, you know, what is this? 99 Canadian dollars. So, you know, once you understand. Then once you understand how this space functions, right, you will be able to make very well informed decisions about the way you invest in crypto, the way you invest in ICOs. You scrutinize things better. Trust me, okay? So just whichever you feel more comfortable. If you are in NY, you know what? Why not? You know, it's only $3,000. Get it. It gives you a chance to have, I guess, invites to events. You're on a listing where, you know, the moment you say that you're a Bitcoin professional, or you're a Bitcoin expert, or a cryptocurrency expert, I think it's okay, because it's something that you can take pride of, right? You can take pride of. And by the way, I already passed this. Okay, I already passed this. I already got the certification already. It's very fast, guys. So 75 questions in 20 minutes. So take note. Yeah, so I took this. So just give you a little bit of a lowdown. So the course curriculum, right, is all here. Okay, so it's 75 multiple choice questions, true or false, 20 minutes. So you really have to understand it, or else you can't complete it. That's for sure. All right, so what are the topics that they're going to cover? History of money and ledger-based economics, basic cryptography, Bitcoin basics, mining, wallets, clients, and key management. I think this is very important, and Bitcoin commerce. This too is very important, and the Bitcoin basics is pretty important as well. Cryptography is a little bit, I guess, basic cryptography is just helping you understanding asymmetric and symmetric. How are the what private keys? How are the private keys and the public keys created? You know, that kind of stuff. Only 3K. Like I said, guys, it's not necessary. If you are going to be an authority in the space, I think it's always good to go through this kind of stuff, because it gives you a chance to have a foundation. You know what I'm saying? A foundation is important. Because if you're reading things randomly, like for example, you're listening to Box Mining, you're listening to me, you're listening to Tizen, then it's all over the place. Do you block the mad cow? No, I don't have anything set, man, to block on anything. Not at all. He's always here. Why would I block him? There's nothing here. Did he even appear? He's always here. Okay, so yeah, so that being said, then as I mentioned, the Digital Currency Council, so you have a members network. So just maybe give you a run through on the type of memberships. So it's $49 per month for full member access. Yeah, so you raise your professional profile, network with leading professionals, get Bitcoin client referrals, you know. So those who are interested, yeah, why not? Oh, I see. I have no idea, man. Why would I block you? You're fine, man. I don't have any reason to block you. I think you... Are you blocked on... No, that's a bit strange. I have no idea, man. I definitely didn't... Why would I even do that? Okay. Okay, so, yep, that being said, Crypto Grinders is... What do you mean? Crypto Grinders is me, man. That's me. Ryan blocked the Crypto Grinders. He distracts us. Okay. Okay, so that being said, focus on some education, guys. It's good for you. Always make sure that you focus on building up your knowledge in the space, so that whenever there's FUD, you know this is here to stay. Simple as that. Okay. Now, next, we will look at ETC. Is fine. You know, no, it's not going anywhere. Now, ETC Litecoin. Okay. Let's look at some. I think everyone was talking about Rise. Remember Rise, folks? Huh? Remember Rise? You asked me about Rise. So this happened, and then you know, it still has some momentum. It still has some momentum. Okay, it's starting to recover. I think there's still some life. It came down. So the past one day came down. After that, it started to pick up again. Guys, let's just not touch it. Okay, just don't. Okay, it's those one of those cryptocurrencies. Now, I can't. Can I cover W? There's no way I can cover WTC, man. It's not on Coinergy. That's right, Mad Cow. You blocked yourself. No one blocks. I can't cover WTC as much as I would love to support. Yeah, Quantum is going down, but it doesn't matter, man. All part of the show. Pick it up. If you believe in it, pick it up. It has a decentralized governance protocol. It's a DPS 3.0. It has account abstraction layer that allows you, there's oracles, you know, guys, all that good stuff. You know, don't be worried about the price. Sometimes the price has to be like that in order to push people out, because there's only going to be any 100 million tokens. Do you use Cointelegraph as in for news? Yes, okay, I do look at Cointelegraph. I look at news.bitcoin, bitcoin.org, or you know, all those news sites. I guess I read extensively, and in the end, I will just make a decision for myself. What articles are FUD? What articles are advertising? You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you can do a OMG quantum swap. I mean, Quantum's also taking a hit, man. It's like, okay, even though Quantum is doing pretty well, there is always a chance. Should I trade Neo for Quantum? Are you staking Indigo Blue? That's the most important thing. Because right now it's wait, let's see Neo to gas. What's Neo to gas? Do you have enough that you are earning? I mean, are you earning enough? Do you have enough stake that it makes sense for you? It's 5.71, right? It's 5.71 the dividend, 5.71%. It's okay. $287 support just broke. I think you're referring to Quantum. Don't worry, man. Don't worry about it. Okay? If it's anything, just pick some up, bros. Really. You guys have to just look at things from a perspective, right? That's why fundamental analysis is so important. And that is why Crypto Grinders will be launching portfolio analysis come fundamental analysis courses in when the website is up, I will not release the date. I will keep it in suspense for you guys, and also there will be TA and all that good stuff. Okay, no problem. I think the most important thing is that we understand that this market is here to stay. We need to find the gems. Okay, why do I say that we need to find the gems? In this current market situation with all the cryptocurrencies popping up, okay, let's just look at the stock market. Are there always IPOs? For sure. When that time when raising money was only via IPOs, IPOs were hot. After that, a lot of those IPOs stopped because it was so expensive. It takes a lot of time and effort, you know, getting all the legalities done. But look at it now. Everyone's switching to the ICOs. Now, when ICOs are not gonna, when eventually ICOs will taper off, you know, they will get washed out. Some will not exist anymore. We do our best, okay, in this space. Crypto grinders will do our best to make sure that we always give you the projects that have the best potential to survive. That's the whole idea, right? And you know what? We are not even selfish. We want to even teach you guys how to select the damn ICO so that you don't keep coming and asking, hey, what's the new ICO? What's the new ICO? I mean, look, if we teach you how to go and select, right, you be smarter with your money, right? When you're smarter with your money, at the end of the day, everybody wins because you get to pick the right ICOs, and you get to pick the right projects, and you feel a lot of satisfaction when you pick the right one. You know, it's a very good feeling. It's not like, oh, Ryan recommended or Andy recommended or Eric recommended. It's more of, you know, you feeling good about yourself, that you really learned something from the course and you were able to just select those winning trades. You know, I can't really say it's a trade when you say it's really more of an investment. And we look at it from a very much like a VC standpoint. How would a VC think, right? How would people who are in basically who are VCs, how would they think? Why would they invest in a project? Yeah. Okay, so that being said, that is that. Okay, so QTUM is already, you know, let it do whatever it wants to do, man. Okay, the whole idea, I'm happy with the fact that we are having the core group of these people always watching, and that is why you're learning. Because I don't mind like spending a 45 minutes to an hour with you guys educating. Because when you talk about levels all the time, that's technical analysis. Sure, we're gonna have a course on technical analysis, courtesy of Andy. He's gonna cover key indicators. Yeah, I think it's going to be very, very educational. He's already prepping all the course curriculum, and we're just going to record it, put it up online for you guys to purchase. It'll be fun. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what else. Remember, guys. Oh yeah, remember, have fun, man. Okay, have fun. When you trade cryptocurrencies, right? Never be stressed. Because the moment that you're stressed, you're just gonna be upset with the world around you. You will think that this whole space is bullshit when actually it's not. Yeah, I mean, look, man, I the reason why I even pick large market cap cryptos is so that I know that I have zero influence on it. Like maybe a little bit, but it's not gonna be like because of me. I want you guys to benefit because I know, hey, I've done the homework on your behalf, all right, in a sense, but eventually I want you guys to do the homework and start reading up. And then when you look through the white paper, you know, oh, okay, okay, let me give you an example. There is someone who is asking me to review his cryptocurrency, his project, his ICO, but I don't see a team profile. How am I even going to review your crypto when I see no team profile? Okay, and not only that, he even asked me to he says that oh, the roadmap is doing pretty well, but fine, you create a wallet and you say that you have a product. Okay, fine, you have a wallet, but what else do you have? You can't think that way. So like I said, it's gonna be a challenging space, guys. People are getting smarter. The ICOs are getting smarter. They can create fake profiles, so on and so forth. If they want to scam you, they will do whatever it takes to scam you. So just be smart, man. Okay. Okay. What else? Let's look at. Okay, give me a project that you guys think is awesome. Just one project that you all think is awesome. Okay, Bitcoin is very different, man. No. Bitcoin is very, very different. This is ICO. Bitcoin started out as mining. ICO is all pre-mine. Okay? Yeah, ICO is all pre-mine. It's very different. They're already asking for money upfront even before they have a product. Bitcoin created the organic side first. That means everyone downloaded the software, started mining Bitcoin, and then after that, it started to have a kind of like a volume. Okay? It had an intrinsic value as the network grew. Okay, so Civic, right? Okay, let's look at Civic. Now let's look at Civic from a business perspective first. Okay, I really want to start looking, instead of the chart, I want you guys to look at the business. Okay. So when you look at Civic, what does Civic stand for? All right, they're looking to secure and protect identities. This is okay. When you look at this, it seems like just another one of those things, right? For verification, KYC, prevention of AML, everything is done on the blockchain. So people will be like, oh, okay, seems like nothing much. But when you look at who's behind it, that's whether or not it's going to be a success. That's the determining factor. Because if you don't understand the people behind the business, so that's why I'm creating a series called People Behind the Block. Okay, People Behind the Block. There will be a new series where I start interviewing cryptocurrencies of crypto grinders, our team's liking, and then we bring them on the show. This is how we're going to progress. This is going to be the additional content that I want to lay out for you guys, right? And when it comes down to coverage, for those cryptocurrencies, we are going to really give you the reason why I even took all those certifications, because I want to be able to ask questions that are relative to the problem solving. I don't want to ask about the price and all that stuff, which anyway they don't like. No developer likes to come on and talk about the price or influence the price in a certain way when they come onto a platform like a social media channel. Okay, so when you look at this, it is the future. Okay, this is essential, because when you look at thinking about secure and protecting your identities, I think if there's a level of encryption that also look, at the end of the day, it's also database. It's also a database, right? You have to put something of value onto the blockchain. That means people know a piece of you. Whether is it private or not, it depends on the coding. Okay, so let's just see how it goes. But overall, Civic is going to be one of those projects that you have to take note of. 2018 is going to be very, very big for it. Okay, Vinny Dash will crash Lingam. Oh man. Okay, okay, Tron. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's look at Tron. Okay, Tron I think is in Mandarin though. Tron is in Mandarin. Yeah. Because I can't read Mandarin. So that's one thing. Yeah, I see Tron Lab. See? It's in Mandarin. So it's an entertainment platform. I understand that the CEO Justin is somewhat like a protege of Jack Ma. So that is one of those projects that if there was no ICO FUD, I think Tron would have done very well. Personally just saying. Good job, D. At least you did your job. Oh, me say go. Okay, sure, man. Sure. Okay, of course. Okay, let me just share with you how I look at stuff. Firstly, I look at the summary. So let's say I'm banked with Ethereum. So people who are, so obviously what does this mean? Humanic is banking the unbanked. For Omisego is unbank the banked. So people who are having a banking relationship should basically stop using the bank and start using Omisego. That's what it's trying to say, okay? So it's quite intelligent. So what is it trying to do? What is it trying to achieve? Omisego is a public Ethereum-based financial technology for use in mainstream digital wallets that enables real-time peer-to-peer value exchange and payment services agnostically across jurisdictions and organizational silos and across both fiat money and decentralized currencies, designed to enable financial inclusion and disrupt existing institutions. Access will be made available to everyone via the Omisego network and digital wallet framework, starting in Q4 2017. So guys, already that's a big hint. Q4 2017, are we in Q4 2017? Not yet. It's still Q3. So there's going to be big plans for Omisego. Already here is the big hint really, guys. So whenever Omisego takes a dip, I think you better just pick it up. Alright? So what are they trying to do? So Omisego blockchain. The Omisego blockchain comprises of decentralized exchange, liquidity provider, which is very important, clearing house messaging, which brings down costs, brings down costing, okay? Then it is scalable and totally public, so permissionless. And of course, it's a proof of stake. This is the keyword also, yeah? Proof of stake. So now I forgot to add. So Omisego, Ethereum, Quantum. That will be my proof of stake coins. Come on, man. What is anal coin? What is that? I was writing off Bitcoins because it's inherently tied to Supo. Then I looked at the chart and fundamentals. Not bad. Yeah, that's good, you see. So even if someone is shilling it in the wrong way, do your own due diligence and who knows? Who knows, man? Good one, Korean. EOS, how much further do you think it can go? I'm so bullish right now for long term. Well, Korean, because it's Dan Larimer, we have to hold firm until the ICO is over. Because that's when the mainnet is up and that's when we can see some action happen. I think it's also proof of stake. So now when it's like disgustingly cheap, right? Then pick it up, right? Just pick it up, man. Buy it on your exodus.io with your profits or whatever. Just spend $100 every month, $100 and see where it goes, man. Come on, $100 is like random stuff. What can I say? Like people buy, like this cap is 59 Sing dollars. Like this cap is 59 Sing dollars. There's zero intrinsic value other than this make it rain logo. But you know what? When you purchase EOS and Dollar Vigilante was pitching it at that time, you know, and then at the same time, yeah, I mean, when I look at Omisego is fine, man. Everything about Omisego is lovely, man. Just trust me. I don't have time to go through the white paper with you guys, but trust me, Omisego is good. It's good stuff, okay? Quick one. Why do people tend to sell off more alts when BTC is tanking? If BTC is tanking, eventually the alts will be worth more BTC, right? I don't get it why people will sell it off. Okay, that is not entirely true. Okay, the value of Bitcoin, as the value of Bitcoin goes up, the US dollar value of your altcoins potentially can go up if it is in the direction of the market, meaning that it's relatively resilient. Now, if, for example, you are someone who is picking up alts, you will notice that you will have less altcoin profit as Bitcoin goes up. Does that make sense? So, if you hold an altcoin, that particular altcoin must have very strong fundamentals that it can continue to have enough community, enough momentum, continuously have a lot of projects being run on it, and at the same time roadmaps are being met. Then you're going to see the Bitcoin price, the profits on your Bitcoin do well. But other than that, Bitcoin is always going up, man, because people buy Bitcoins to enter alts. So it pushes up the price as well. There's always a demand for Bitcoin. All alts, Everix. Okay, what is Everix? Let's go. Let's take a look at Everix. Everix. I'm just gonna read Everix as if like I'm new to it. Okay. I'm gonna just look at it and see what it does. Okay. Let's start this journey together. Okay. Adding 2 billion people to the world economy. The token sale has ended. Blah blah blah. So what does this do? Okay. Let's look at the mission. Let's look at the mission. It's a young technology startup in the blockchain space with both a team and a business model uniquely. Creating a global inclusive economy with blockchain-powered microfinance and remittance services. Ah, okay, okay. So I guess it is somewhat like more on the transfer of value. Okay. Oh, and also lending, microcredit, borrow money in any currency, anywhere. Okay. Instant remittance, mobile payments, foreign exchange. Okay. Nothing new. Not that I've not seen it. I have a lot of. I mean, I do occasionally go to those talks, and I do see quite a bit of projects that are based around business models like this. So next thing I want to ask you, how is their marketing? So let's look at their Twitter. Let's see how is their Twitter profile. Everix.io. Okay, 5,083 followers. It's a P2P payment. Before I go into that, let me look at the team. Eric Gu, Mike Constach, and Vladi Faisal Khan. Then my question is to check the profiles of all these people, and then look at the projects that they've worked on before. Okay, look at the projects on what they've worked on before, and then from then you make a decision. Walton Coin. Walton Coin, please follow Korean Juice channel. I'm not so familiar on Walton Coin. These coins are only good for making more Bitcoin. Richie Rich, I am 90% with you, because I know that 10% there will be good projects that are worth investing in. For sure, you can't have this space only Bitcoin, or you have this space only Litecoin, you know? Yeah, those are the advisors. Yep, these are the advisors. But you know what? Where is the team? Where is the team? So I'm very curious. Right? The team, I don't know, where's the team? The team behind this. Right? Okay. So guys, it's been 1 hour. Tomorrow we'll come back with some news again. Hopefully that we start seeing a better market cap. Hope to have some recovery. Even if it doesn't matter. Okay. So guys, take care. God bless. I need to go and do some grocery shopping. Take care, man. Ciao.